If you clicked on this video, your life probably feels boring lately, kind of grey and flat. But here's the confusing part. You're more entertained than ever. So what's wrong? It's not about your mindset or thinking positive or stuff like that. It's that you've learned to escape every uncomfortable feeling. And if you numb the lows, you also numb the highs. In the next few minutes, I'll break down a few key realizations that explain why life feels that way and how to reverse it. If you want to actually feel alive again, you first have to understand why your life feels so boring in the first place. It's because of a certain habit you've developed. We all have uncomfortable feelings at times, like maybe feeling bored, uncomfortable, restless, or just insecure. But today, pretty much every one of us can just decide to not feel those feelings. We can just pull out our phone, go on social media, Instagram, and scroll through the feed, and now we're not bored anymore. So you've successfully numbed your feelings. You don't feel uncomfortable anymore. And because it works and it's so easy, this habit develops. And every time we feel a bit bored, a bit uncomfortable, we just pull out our phone and start scrolling. But this can have a devastating impact later on, because you're not really solving a problem. You don't solve the root why you feel uncomfortable, or just accept that we sometimes feel uncomfortable in the moment. You've just numbed those feelings. And now they just come back stronger and more often and pull you into a vicious consumption cycle. And when you're constantly numbing those uncomfortable feelings, those lows, then you also numb the highs you would naturally have. Because every one of us has naturally ups and downs. Sometimes we feel better, sometimes worse. That's just how life works. But now if we numb the uncomfortable feelings, we also numb the highs. And life turns kind of boring and grey and flat. You don't have those ups and downs anymore. You only have this flat state. And it's not even neutral, it's worse. You just numb the uncomfortable feelings and they are still there. So your life really just feels shit. And if you want to stop feeling that way and actually want to feel those highs again, you also have to endure the lows and stop numbing them all the time. Ups and downs are completely natural. And even distracting ourselves from those lows, even that is completely human. But how we distract ourselves is not natural anymore. Social media works like a slot machine. You see a video that makes you feel good, and then you scroll and scroll and scroll just to see the next great video. And you waste hours in that process. So if you actually want to feel alive again and want your life to feel more exciting again and want to feel those highs again, then you can also watch this video. There I talk about how to actually stop numbing those lows through decreasing your screen time. There you will also learn why most people who try to stop numbing those uncomfortable feelings fail somewhere along the way, and how to guarantee you won't.